What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, managing editor, FightfulMMA.com. There is no Fightful MMA podcast this week, as there is no UFC event this weekend. However, we do have a UFC Fight Night Rochester wrap-up. Go check that out. And I'm going to hit you with a news update. First off, Urijah Faber said this week that comeback talks are, quote, very serious, and he is really considering a return to the octagon. Now, the interesting aspect of this is, while he retired, he didn't officially retire. And what I mean by that is he didn't fill out the paperwork for USADA and get out of the USADA testing pool. Urijah Faber has still been tested by USADA since his last fight, including multiple times this year, several times last year. So though Urijah Faber has not fought since 2016, he's been tested 2017, 2018, 2019. So if he were to come back, he wouldn't have to sit out any specific amount of time. He never left the pool. That was very smart of him, and he could very well come back. It's been over 2.5 years since he last fought. We'll see how that goes. Also, Junior Dos Santos, Francis Ngannou moved up a week to June 29th. This fight happening in just, I think, 5 or 6 weeks. Now, they had the benefit of doing this because these guys aren't cutting weight. They're not really depleting themselves. So that extra week doesn't really change a whole lot for them. The Robbie Lawler fight with Tyron Woodley was canceled. So now UFC Fight Night Minneapolis has a new main event. On the main site, we have Rashad Evans talking about his Hall of Fame induction. Felipe Lins out of the 2019 PFL tournament. Andre Arlovski getting another fight, if you believe it. My God. This guy has not had a good performance in years. He has lost just a number of fights in a row. Granted, he probably should have won the fight against Augusto Sakai, but he's not won his last 4 fights. He's like 2-8 with 1 no contest in there. Should be like 2-9 over his last 11. He's going to face Ben Rothwell. Ben Rothwell missed 3 years due to USADA issues, and then came back and lost to Blagoy Ivanov. That's taking place at UFC on ESPN4. Also, Viviane Araujo gets a big fight against Alexis Davis. She stunned many with her win recently, and instead of dropping down to strawweight as many suspected she would, she's going down to flyweight instead. She is a strawweight who debuted at bantamweight, moving down to flyweight. Big fight for her, one that she deserves. UFC returning to China on August 31st. Yoshihiro Akiyama making his ONE Championship debut in June. And Chris Cyborg called out Felicia Spencer on social media. Alexander Volkanovski returned home after his fight with Jose Aldo. He had an unforeseen blood infection that had hospitalized him. Also, we have an interview with Cole Smith up on Fightful.com. Make sure you guys check that out. News coming all week, even though there aren't any UFC events this weekend. Leave a thumbs up on this video. I'm going to do a UFC rankings video this week as well. And then we're back next Tuesday. Until next time, we're out.